Hey everyone, I'm Ultraviolent4, and this is the long-coming part 3 of Demonspawn Assassin for Game of the Month. Between part 2, I've had some work-related insanity, and then also there was the .25 release tournament. So yeah, there's been a bit of a break between these. I figured, because everyone probably forgot the start of D8, I'd go back to the beginning of it, and we'd do that again. You know, it just made sense. What actually happened there is, at the end of part 2, the Australian crawl server I was playing on crashed. And usually when your game crashes, it goes back to the start of the floor. So in some ways it's a little bit fortunate, but it means that we're going to have to fight the wolves that are guarding Lair again. There's a troll that was quite dangerous, although I think it means we might have another chance of getting a troll leather armor, which if we get, I might feel a bit funny about using because we didn't get it the first time, but we'll see. I want to give a shout out to my teammates in the tournament. We ended up coming 11th as a clan, which is pretty good for a casual 5-person team. Dishonorable mention to Calculated Mango, although I still love you. What else? I hope you all had good July 4th weekends. I'm Australian, but I saw a documentary about it once, so let's see if I got it right. So we're back in 1778. America was under attack at the time, and then I believe Independence Day commemorates a day when General Willard Smith was successful against the aliens. Something like that. Anyway, as a bit of a recap, we're playing Demonspawn. When I first came in, I looked at the inventory and I thought, how are we even killing anything? I don't even understand. I believe we're primarily throwing things. So we've got 5.7 throwing. As throwing implements, we've got 1 curare, some poison darts, 5 silver javelins, and I thought we had boomerangs. Do we not have boomerangs? Maybe we're going to find those in D8. I distinctly remember having boomerangs though. Okay, boomerangs. Alright, so I don't really know how we're killing stuff. We're using a +1 dagger of speed. We don't have any short blades training. That also means we're not exceptionally good at stabs, even though we have almost 9 stealth. We are training invocations quite heavily, and that's to use Fedhas. Although, so far in this playthrough, I've been really bad at remembering to use the abilities. I will try to remember. We're up to 5 pips of piety, so we can even grow oklobs. We can grow ballistomycites, and we can make overgrow. Lots of growth, basically. We also have wall of briars, which I've used once, maybe twice. Not often enough. I'll try to remember. We're getting piety just as we kill stuff now with this reworked Fedhas. I was going to say new Fedhas, but now it's about 3 versions old, so not very new. For our Demonspawn mutations, we have large cloven feet. We are also significantly attuned to the shadows, so those two sort of don't work too well together. Cloven feet gives us a kick, but it makes us less stealthy. Attuned to the shadows makes you more stealthy and lowers your vision, which is interesting because line of sight is reciprocal in crawl. So anything you can see is what monsters can see. We have a repulsion field that gives us extra evasion, and also when we're hurt, our health and magic reserves are shed. I've got the list here. That one is... so Night Stalker is the one where we're more stealthy. And then we have Mana Shield. So at the moment we just have Spirit Shield, but later on as this levels up, we're going to regenerate magic quickly. And then also when we're low on magic, we're going to restore magic in place of health. Which sounds kind of weird, but as far as we're concerned as a melee character at the moment, that's fine, because your magic is your health. Alright, I guess we get going. So I know that as we head up here, we're going to find our lair entrance. There's going to be a troll. There's going to be some eels with a bunch of wolves. Am I going the right way? This, did I get a completely new character and a new D8? I don't remember any of this. Okay. Maybe I'll just hit my explore button. This doesn't seem right. Did I come down a different stair? This is kind of a dangerous vault. It might not look like it. Whoops, I walked too many in. But those pigs, the hogs, hit for 14 and they're fast. And because there are several of them, that one can actually get away from you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how we're killing pigs like orc warriors. Seems strange. Stealth goes 9. Probably for the second time. What are we wearing? Just a plain ringmail. Oh, okay, there are the boomerangs. Okay, so they were still to come. I don't think enemies can mulch boomerangs. I don't think that's a thing. Alright, that must be the correct D8 then. So, alright, cool. We got boomerangs now. That's nice. Definitely, yeah, praying does not do anything anymore. But I meant AA. Yeah, we don't have to, like the old Fedhas used to do, you had to pray and you turn the corpses into mushrooms. Yeah, okay, this is where the troll is. Oh, nice beast. Okay, so I immediately mulch one of my 5 boomerangs, good to know. I probably talked about this already, but against the eels, I want to be sure that I'm not throwing my darts or anything into the deep water, so we mulch them. So I need it to be in the shallow bits before I throw it, and I'm using F dot because I want to throw it to that exact tile, or F period. This guy, he just can't be poisoned? What is going on there? There we go. I don't think we got him. Alright, here's our troll. We got 1 curare left. I remember we did that last time too. Also F dot. Alright, so that slows him down. And I like how this time the wolves are coming at us as well, which makes this a whole lot more dangerous. Although this gives us a good chance to throw javelins down the hallway through the wolves and the troll. Okay, the troll's nearly dead. I didn't quite get him though. What will we do? What does overgrow do? I should figure out what my abilities do. So grow ballistamite. It's going to make explosive spores. I think that if I use that in a hallway like this, it would hit myself. Probably not a good option. Overgrow is going to permanently destroy a wall-like structure and give me a plant ally. Okay, so I could get a plant ally. I forgot, does this tell me? Okay, so this has, Overgrow has a large piety cost, so that's not something we can spam. Ballistamite has small piety, Wall of Briars is small, Grow Oklov is moderate. Okay, so that's interesting. Overgrow is a higher piety cost than making an Oklov. That's real interesting. I would not have guessed that, because the Oklovs are super strong. I guess the point is that they still want you to be able to make Oklov farms. Okay, but I was thinking of making an Overgrow ally, but that's probably not a good option if it costs a lot of piety. I guess we can just throw boomerangs. Yeah, no, this is too dangerous. The troll can hit for 50, so if he random energied here and max rolled, he could kill us. Okay, yeah, last time we got to fight the troll on its own. This time we had the wolves turn up. And because it's a troll, it's got fast regen, it's back to full hit points. And we no longer have the curare. And I'm walking to a dead end, so I don't know what we're doing. Oh, we wouldn't have died, that's right, we have Spirit Shield innately. Well, I guess we're just gonna leave the troll for a while. Went less well this time around. Speaking of around. Oh. There we go. Okay, we'll just leave him here for the moment. If nothing else, I want to have the Curare when we fight him again. As well as the Javelins. Which, hopefully, good, none of them launched. Our Boomerangs have though, we've only got 3 left. He is on shallow water. Come on. He should die. Yeah. But I think this entrance is going to have many more wolves. And because they're a lot faster than you and they hit pretty hard. Harder than the hogs do anyway. This can be dangerous if you get overwhelmed by wolves. Although we could make briars. Get off the deep water, you jerk. Yeah. Oh, he died. Good. I mean, if it's all hounds, then I'm fine with that. Okay, that's how we kill things. We just use a dagger of speed with no skill. And we just tab. Okay, yeah, that works. I guess even with no short blade skill, because we have almost 10 stealth, we still stab pretty well. We just reached level 10 and we got a level up. The magic shroud grows more resilient. By that, it probably means that we regenerate magic quickly. Cool. So it's like having extra HP regen. And then also if we were casting spells, we'd be replenished more quickly. I saw the greatsword, I got a bit excited. It's just a +1 greatsword, so meh. Although the scimitar is +4 scimitar. That might be better just as a general weapon to use. Seeing that it riposts and it's +4, but I don't know. I still want to walk around just with the dagger speed because daggers stab better. Scrolls we don't know. I have no feeling for items or any of that this game. I've completely forgotten. I feel like I'm just going to read it. There's vulnerability. Which reminds me, we got 4 teleport, we didn't have very many. What do we have? 5 heal wounds, a lot of potions that we've never identified. I'm guessing we've had a dearth of identify scrolls this game. It's DsAs. That was the earliest possible Lair. A food shop. Great. This is a ghost vault. It looks like with a bunch of orcs. And Howard of Distortion. Okay, I don't want to go in there, or do I? I never saw the ghost. I also never really saw what loot is in there. There's plain gloves and a potion. So it's not really exciting. I mean, okay, I might wait till we get a little bit more invocations, where our orc club will be a bit more reliable than 22% chance to fail. And we might do that later. Also, maybe once we've figured out what that potion is. I guess we'll go do this now. How do I get rid of the exclusion? I don't want to get rid of them all because I don't want to forget about the troll on that stair. Okay. Never so lucky. I didn't expect we'd be able to reach all the way in. This looks like a good time for the silver javelins, so we can get all of them at once. Can you stay lined up? No, but the hogs are more dangerous than the human is. At least the human is normal speed. Cool. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we're killing all this stuff, but we are. Invocations go to 10. Now we're going to go see if we can get the troll. If nothing else, it's a lot of experience. So I want to use QRA again. And this time, hopefully, we can actually focus our efforts on the troll while he's slowed. Oh, our QRA missed. Alright, abort. Let's try again. Okay, cool, we got him. Let's see if we can just boomerang him. Nope. Oh. Yes, we can. Okay, and we once again didn't get the scales, which I feel good about. The leather armor. If we did get it, I feel like I probably wouldn't have used it, because I would have felt bad. But it would have been a big improvement. We'd got even more HP regen. Nice. 16 more poison darts. We maintain a way to actually kill things. I'm going to read that. It's random uselessness. I'm just hoping for acquirement. Let's test that hatch. This floor scares me a bit. Notice that all our upstairs are all in one place. And I can see looking at the minimap, it's going to be this big open floor. This one, because it's so big and open, I think quite often has scary uniques in it. Oh, we got a big beer thing in the middle. I guess this has our orc entrance. That's pretty cool. So I'm thinking, if things go totally crazy, we could grow an orc club. Could remember that we actually have a god this game. I'm so used to the old version where you just had, what do you have? +5 trident. Wow. You just had mushroom allies who passively followed you. You didn't have to do anything except make prey when you killed things. 10 for stealth. Okay, so we've turned that off for the moment. And we're training fighting, throwing, and invocations. I think I'm okay with that. The extra stealth is nice, but it's not like we're relying on it to kill things. We have a great title when you're Fedhas and you have invocations as your highest skill, which is the Green Death. I always really like that one. This is a really tame orc entrance. They're all plain orcs. Nice. There's one. This guy's throwing boomerangs. That's good too. Okay. That is a +1 dagger of draining. The speed's probably better. We got two new boomerangs out of that. I don't know. Dagger of draining is good too. I mean, draining things is nice, but speed hits a lot more times. I don't know which is better. Maybe draining. Draining does a bunch of really powerful things against monsters because it lowers their hit dice, so it lowers the damage they do, how accurate their attacks are, how often they use spells. I think how much damage their spells can do. I don't know. Monster hit dice is one of those things where you need to read the code. But basically, you lower the hit dice of a monster, you make them significantly weaker. Now we got kobolds. Oh, here are bees. Do we have any poison resistance? I don't think so. We just have this +1 sling ring. I played some .25 games in the tournament, and now sling rings are always +1 -4. So if this were a .25 game, that would be a +4 ring of sling. In that case, the bees are really scary, unless we can just poison it. But especially if this is one of the ones where there's a big beehive. If we get surrounded by bees and poison really badly, we'll have a rough time. We've only got 3 curing, that's not very many. That guy had a +1 short sword of venom. Okay, that is better than our dagger of speed. Doesn't stab as well, but at this point in the game, having the ability to do poison damage is great. Oh, okay. There's Erica with a +3 scimitar of flaming and a wand of enslavement. She has a 50% chance to confuse us just off the bat. She also can go invis. We can't see invis, and if I make an Oklob, it probably can't either. You used to have sunlight with Fedhas. I wonder if I make an Oklob, and maybe I can just blow her up before she goes invis. I feel like it's worth trying. She has a really high magic resistance, so I want to polymorph. Only 15% chance to work. She's also really dangerous. I could just walk away. She hasn't seen us. It's kind of no fun. It's okay. If she goes invis, I can make briars. So I'm going to make the Oklob immediately. I get to place it, apparently. That's fun. Oh, I failed the ability. She immediately then confused us with the wand. Alright, so that's a good start to this fight. We got the 19% chance to fail at the worst possible time. Alright, we're going to have to cure. And so she can really nail us. She could just blow us up with Venom Bolt and Mystic Blast. So we have 2 Blink Scrolls, so if this goes horrible, I can run away. Let's make an Oklob again. Do we? Okay, we actually got it this time. My will was overpowered, so she confused me again. But this time I'm more confused. She's just really going for it. Well, in case she nails me with a max damage Venom Bolt, I should not be confused. And I can make briars. I didn't figure out if these block spells. The gaps are plentiful enough to fire missiles through. I can test this with my own one, but the thing is, Fedhas lets you fire through plants anyway, so that doesn't help me much. Oh man, this Oklob. Okay, it was nailing her, but then she went invis. So then what do? I can just throw poison darts where I know she is. She's gonna wreck my Oklob. It can't see invis. I feel like this is not gonna work. I can't tell if it hit anything. Okay, maybe I'd be better off throwing the boomerangs. Will they come back? No. Hey, alright, well we got her with the boomerangs. Okay, that was an interesting fight. Here's our first shield of the game. And our Oklob is still sticking around. Let's pick up that shield. We're not casting spells, so I feel like we may as well just turn shield training on. 15 is where a shield is. And I guess we'll just wear it. Well, I feel like a +3 scimitar of flaming is better than a +4 scimitar. That might not be true, but it feels like it anyway. Our Oklob finally went. Okay. As you do more invocations, it sticks around for longer. Now we're down to a single curing potion. That's a bit of a worry. I hope we don't get the spider's nest. Because if we do, we're in trouble. It's terrible being in spider's nest without any curing. Not only for the spiders who poison you, but also because tarantellas confuse you. Okay, we have a short sword of venom now. Also, if we get lots of bees, we can make briars. No, we're okay. We managed to get them split. Here's a wand. Erica used all of the enslavement. That's a wand of acid. It's pretty good. I like how the red plants here, the withered plants, are peaceful. Okay, this floor wasn't so bad. I mean, the Erica fight was super dangerous, but I've had instances of this floor that have been really, really scary. And where was? Oh, there was a downstairs up there. Okay, I guess they're nice to you and they let you skip it if you want. But yeah, the others are always at the other side of the floor. We're gonna keep going. I don't want to go into Lair until we're up to at least D11, probably. And still hold out hope that we'll find some R poison before we head into Lair. No, we're just no skill short blading enemies. My feet thicken and deform, so we now have hoof-like feet. That gives us, I believe, an even more powerful kick. But it means that we make even more noise as we walk around. That is a buckler. I feel like I'd rather just the shield. Alright, they're all got pole arms. They're all gonna stand there. So I'll just pick a different downstairs. That is Fana, who's all sorts of cold. We have no cold resistance either. We really don't have much resistance at all in this character. He also has a good magic resistance. It's very good. I've got a 6% chance to polymorph him. That obviously won't work. You know what? Let's just make an Oklob again. Even if he decides he wants to make allies and stand behind his ice base, Oklob will shoot through them. And I'll just chill here while Oklob does all the work. Wow, okay, it's really doing the work. Like, really, really doing it. It's a dagger of protection. I don't really care about that much. Let's pick up the Staff of Cold, and maybe even the Cold Resistance Robe. It's +2, whereas our ringmail is plain. This might be better. So we've got 9 AC, 11 evasion, that's 20 in total. This is 8 and 13, which is 21. We look utterly horrendous with this bright yellow, but there you go. Maybe we can go to green. We can live up to our green death name with the troll here. Oh, I was going to Curare him, but there's no point because he's just going to get rocked by the Oklo plant. Oh, he died. Okay, we didn't get a troll with the armor. Bad luck. I want to make a lot of noise. I don't know how much longer our Oklo plant will last, but it'll be easy if I draw enemies back here while it's alive. More boomerangs are good. All these orcs always have boomerangs nowadays. A plate armor of poison resistance. Well, there's our poison resistance. It's on a plate armor, which is not good for stealth though. I'm going to carry it just in case, but I can't see us wearing that. We've only got 12 strength, which is nowhere near the 18 or so you usually require for a plate armor. Were we leveling up strength? Or were we doing dex? I really don't remember. Someone remind me. What have I been picking for my level ups on this character? Our Oklob is almost certainly run out now. But yeah. That's obviously a pretty insane ability. You see there that, okay, Erica was a bit challenging because she went invis. But for everything else, there's Oklob card. No, for everything else, there's Oklobs. And we're still at 5 pips of piety, so it's not like it's a huge piety cost to use. I don't really want to fight Josephine. We don't have negative energy resistance either. We have nothing. If we could just stab her wraith though. Okay, we stabbed one, that made it easier. Also, she didn't wake up, so if we can fight her without her wraith, that makes things a little bit less scary too. Although they do slow you, they're kind of dangerous. Yep, like that. Probably this is bad enough that I should be using boomerangs to throw things without actual skill. Cool. I'll stab these yaks too. No, I won't. At this point, plain falchion we don't need. We have a bunch of different things. Like we're carrying around a sling that I don't remember using, but we've also been dropping, or we've been carrying around the stones. It seems a bit useless. I'll keep the sling bullets, but the stones, I don't know that we need those. Oh, suddenly Josephine. Okay, let me see. I want to see briars. What happens when you already have the enemy adjacent to you? Okay, it just makes it behind you, but then you can escape through it. Oh, that hurts. That's ghostly fireball. We have no negative energy resistance, so that really nailed us. Can I just acid her? I'm gonna pretend that I'm an Oclor plant right now. I could also just throw javelins. I'm kind of panicking. But these briars are actually... I sort of thought she'd just, you know, fight her way through the briars real quickly and chase us. But she really didn't. So, okay. That's good to know. So yeah. Pretty useful ability. Yeah, so even when the monster's adjacent to you, you can still use it and then run. So that's also good to know. I keep using the speed one instead of venom. Alright, that's D10 done, onto D11. Howie for Invo. Our Grow All Club is now only 5% chance to fail. I don't think we set a skill target for Invo, but at this point we can probably stop focusing it. So I'll just train it normally. Instead we'll focus, I guess, none of these. Yeah, none of them. Whoop. The wyvern has not seen us. It hurts even as a zombie. It's an Ice Blast one. I do want this vulnerability scroll. It is useful even if you are not training hexes. Can we go with Fear Scrolls or Hex ones? Imagine dying to a yak pack. Imagine. They're just yaks, but we don't have any real offense. Fighting to 8. We're just training throwing forever. Maybe that's one. We've got what? How many boomerangs? 11 of those. 11 boomerangs I feel like will last for a while. So maybe we'll focus our throwing as some actual offense. So when we have challenging enemies, we actually have a way to kill them. That I guess is not just Oclobs, because the Oclobs do it too. So maybe we don't need an offense. Maybe we just need Fedhas. No, we'll train throwing. Let's try to be self-sufficient. The poison short sword is not the play against the Hungry Ghost. Nor is it really against the zombie. Too late. That was random effects. More blinking's good. That is an evening star. That is an exceptionally rare weapon to find. That is, I was gonna say it's the best one-handed mason flail, but actually it's similar to a demon whip. Sort of which one is better depends a bit on brand, etc. But that's really good and really rare, such that I'm thinking that we might at some point go maces and flails. Oh wow, we actually are unironically dying to yaks. Let's poison one so we can kite it. Okay. I mean, we got max magic points right now. We're not as injured as we look. We have our fast magic regen. Okay, this it looks real bad when your HP is this low. But I've got another 20 hit points almost. Okay, I don't want to die there. Alright, let's chill. The way that Spirit Shield works is, as long as it's not poison damage, which is a weird exception that can catch you off guard, as long as you have magic points left, you won't die. As in, so when you get hurt, you lose your HP and your magic points in proportion to the damage. So if I get hurt now, my hit points will go down as well as my magic. But yeah, if my magic points were to go to 0, they'd stay at 1, and then all my magic would get used up first before my hit points actually went to 0. Again, assuming it's not poison damage. Where are all our identify scrolls this game? There's nothing exciting in there? Okay. Oh, that's D12. I don't want to do D12. That guy has a +4 broad axe. Okay. Well, the +4, the broad axe is the best type of axe, and that's +4. So maybe that's even better than the. Yeah, maybe that's even better than the Evening Star is. Our aptitudes are the same. -1 on all weapon types. Okay, so maybe. Well, I'll keep that in mind. We don't want to do D12 just yet. But I think we want to be investing into strength. We can be a sneaky, a sneaky heavy armor axe guy, maybe. I don't know, it's kind of a bit, I don't know. We get to keep our options open. The way that I like to do this, so it's similar for humans, for Demonspawn, Naga, things like that, where you're pretty flat across the board, but your aptitudes aren't great. Is I like to be extremely flexible. I try to not make a decision on my offense or how the character's going to go for as long as possible. But then when I do decide, I commit really hard. So say I say, yep, say I say. That's some great English. In my defense, I haven't had coffee yet, so please. Say I decide that we're going to go the axe route, I don't know which one. I would then not change my mind. I'd go all in axes, even if I found some other artifact, polearm or something. I wouldn't change my mind. Okay, polearm maybe, but that cross trains. But say longsword. There you go. We wouldn't change our mind. Okay, that was a very belabored point. Let's go to Lair. We don't really have poison resistance. It's only on this plate armor. I mean, we can use Wall of Briars and the like to try to keep things like Black Mambas away from us, which we might do because we only have one curing. But let's see how we go. I'm still not making the decision on the axes yet. But I think it's very likely we do that. We don't have our tier 3 mutation. That also might change what we do. So if we have a look at tier 3 mutations, Hellfire, Passive Freeze, Robust, Negative Anti-Resistance, which is an interesting one, and Augmentation, which does a lot of swaying. Depending on which one we get here might also change my option. For instance, getting Robust and becoming much tankier will make the axe strat. It will make it more desirable. We'll see what we do, and we'll think about them. There's no point thinking about it beforehand. Ow. Okay, we just got Komodo Dragoned. I don't want to stare dance them both up. Oh! Okay, that Komodo Dragon was very tricksy. There we go. The Water Moccasin. I guess... No, I should be... Yeah, we don't want to use our... we really don't want to have to use our curing here. And as I said, poison is a rare exception to Spirit Shield. So I think our Wall of Briars here against the Water Moccasin, which is kind of pathetic. But then we keep our curing potion, the one and only. Let's stare dance up the Komodo Dragon now. He swims fast, right? Yeah, he swims extremely quickly, so I need to be careful. I'm trying to kite him with poison around all this water. Okay, let us poison dart him. Okay, he's gonna go down. Cool. Still nice to get free stabs. Also, so where are our identify potions? We have scrolls. We have so many potions that we need to identify. I'm gonna start blind quaffing them. I'm not really, but it feels like I should. I feel like the Dagger of Draining is probably the play against these Water Moccasins. There's the Spiny Frog. Maybe if we can boomerang it to death before it gets on top of us. No, not a chance. Okay, let's Wall of Briars. Try not to get poisoned. It's a small piety cost, so hopefully we can just spam this against all our Spiny Frog enemies. Can I also just stab it? That would make things... Yes, but I didn't quite kill it. Fine. We only have 10 boomerangs. We are mulching those like no tomorrow. Phantom Mirror, even more potions. Hey, an identify scroll. Alright, which one? We got 6 of something. /- shows me what potions we don't know. If we have 6 of something, it's got to be something common. Lol. I'm laughing because we have potions of agility. Those don't exist anymore. In 0.25, but they exist in this one because this is a 0.24 game. I guess I'll do the big one. If I have 6 haste potions or something, that'd be amazing. It was 6 degen. Okay, worst possible outcome. At least I won't blind quaff it if I'm about to die. We've got 3 wolves. We are not too well equipped for this, so we'll go javelins. Yeah, good play because there are a huge amount of wolves. We didn't get them all though. Let's go boomerangs. We reached level 12. We're picking strength. I think strength is... I don't remember what we were doing before, but strength is probably the play anyway. Oh wow, we marched 2 silver javelins then. That sucks. Because I'd like to be in heavier armor. I always want to be in heavier armor. Wow, we just stabbed all of those. So much easier. We're focusing time. Although we've lost a bunch of boomerangs and a bunch of our silver javelins now. Let's say throwing to 12, and then we might start thinking about a melee weapon. Hey, new ring. +3 intelligence. Doesn't do much for us, but hey, maybe we'll make better decisions. Okay, here's a 6-headed Hydra. I feel like we can very easily kill that with a GotM club, but I wonder if we might just be able to kill it with javelins. Answer no. And this will probably chop through briars really quickly. I can walk through plants. Okay, that didn't work. I was thinking I need somewhere where I can step through it and gain a space. Okay, I'm walking into the unknown. That's stupid of me. No, it doesn't work. I need a plant to be next to a wall. There's one. No, that wouldn't even work. Okay, it's back to max HP. And I'm again walking towards the unknown because I'm an idiot. Okay, what I'd like to do here is get one tile gap from random energy, and then we'll make an club. Okay, there's our gap. Grow club. And you're just going to shoot it to death very quickly because clubs are beastly. You know what? That club we just made is near the stair, and there's an alarm trap here. This might seem crazy, but I submit that this is a 5-head play because we're going to draw all the enemies to us when we have an club, and then I'm going to make briars around the stairs so the enemies can't get to us. And we're going to aim the black mambas. We have ice blast too. Will my briars care if they get shot? They probably will. Okay, our club's gonna die. Alright, let's go up. Okay, our club is still there and fighting, but we're about to get overrun. Alright, well that was fun. Did it actually turn out well? I don't know. You can be your own judge. Let's not go to that stair, it's real crowded now. Which told us also, by the way, because that was a manticore, it tells us that we got shoals. Starving. So we didn't get swamp, which means no swamp dragon scales, which probably would have been pretty good for this character. Alright, how are we going to deal with the manticore? Can I just enslave it? 30% chance. Yes! Okay, go. Now kill all the yaks for me. He's gonna get unenslaved without getting injured at all. Okay, retreat away from me. Alright. I don't mind fighting the manticore on his own, but I don't want to get barbed and not be able to run away from a yak pack, because we're quite weak in melee, especially from multiple enemies. I mean, we're wearing a robe. Excuse me, sir. Can you? Thank you. More poison darts are good. I'd really love more javelins. There's one there, but that's one that I threw. He might be scary enough that I'm going to curare him. Okay, maybe that was overkill. It's alright, we didn't mulch it, so it's fine. A dyed leather armor is worth trying. It's +1 cold resistance, 8 and 13 versus 8 and 14. So the robe's better. Get 1 extra evasion out of it. There's our shoals. An elephant pack. I'm just going to poison dart them. And kite with poison. And try not to die. I don't know if there's another manticore running around. It's possible the shoal's entrance had 2 of those. So it's not good to be running away from a scary pack like this. Too low on energy. I said energy, which was not the word I wanted, but kind of works because we have Spirit Shield. But too low on health. Because if we get barbed, then we can't run anymore. More identify. What do? Let's just pick one. Let's go bubbling inky potions. It's a lick. Well, that's a way to get poison resistance in a pinch, so I'm okay with that. That's a pretty good find, actually. I think there's treasure in there. You have to fly. We don't know about potions of flight, though. Alright, until there 3. Here's just a glowing axe. Are there any good axes in our game? +3 hand axe of freezing. I'm gonna try this one too. I feel lucky about it. It's a venom axe. Okay. Alright. Well, if we start training axes, this will be better than the short sword of venom. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm making the decision, I think, that I want to use that broad axe. No, we don't need to make that decision yet. We really don't need to. Okay, never mind. We're just going to carry the hand axe for when we're ready to train it, if we make that decision. But I'm still going to try to remain calm and open. This is way too many bees. How quickly will they go through briars? Okay, too quickly. Well, this is clearly a big bee ball, so I think this is the time to use one of the lignification we just found. And our transformation's almost over already. Well, that's not good. Do I just make an Oklob? Yeah. Okay, now let's see if an Oklob can fight bees. It probably... Oh yeah, there are way too many bees for this. I want more briars though, that's for sure. I don't want it to just run around the Oklob and get on top of us. Like that. Okay, our Oklob's still alive. I guess let's try to get more... Kill more of the bees. Oh, it's a big honeycomb level. This always makes me think of Balked. Makes me sad. The glowing longsword. Nah, we have a good scimitar anyway, if we want a longsword. And you know what? I just realized the time. Alright, I'm actually going to call this an episode here. So if you join me in the next one, we'll keep trying to fight these bees. And we'll keep going with Lair. And I'll keep trying to remember to use my Fedhas abilities. But to be fair, I've been doing better this episode. And hopefully there won't be another month between this one and the next one. We'll see. Alright, see you next time.